Welcome back to another DASSBEAR mod spotlight. In today's video, we're looking at a Grand Cathay mod, Cathay Units patch, Dragons Battle in the Field. In this mod, we'll be looking at 12 different units, which is infantry, some missile infantry, monster units, and some cavalry. As always, down in the description will be a link to the mod and a link to Instant Gaming if you're interested in getting some game keys or DLC on the cheap. We are now at our first unit in the mod. We have the short halberdier infantry. Now obviously these are cannon fodder style infantry. Their stats are pretty low across the board and they are tier 1 units. So pretty much you're going to use these just in mass. They're just another, to me, just different infantry option for you. And I do really like the look of these guys. I love the coloring and I love the weapon. It really fits them in my opinion. But overall, just a really good unit. We're now at our first monster unit. We have a Shield Axe Monster Infantry, the Zingan Guard. Probably butchered that name. But overall, I mean, I've got to say, these guys have really good stats in my opinion. I think they're really strong. I like their abilities as well. To me, they do really great work on the artwork for these guys. You know, obviously, it's built on that ogre body kind of look, but they also really fit, to me, Grand Cathay. It's not too much too over the top. I have seen other mods where they go over the top on this style of unit. We're now at our first missile infantry. We have the Divine Saltpeter Sword Guard. And obviously looking at them, they're a tier 4 unit. They have a sword in one hand and a pistol in the other. And surprisingly, they're actually good against large units with their pistols. So they can kind of take out monster units. They don't do as well against just pure infantry when it comes to their ranged fire. But overall, I mean, they're a pretty good unit. I like the look of these guys. Not too over the top, and they're very well stylized, and I honestly just like the dual weapon capacity.
Maintain unity.
This unit here really stood out to me. It's a tier 5, so it's a max tier unit pretty much in the game. Dragon's Fang Blood Guard. They're called the Battle Guard. These guys, I mean, they're pretty much like elite tier infantry, but instead of having a lot more focused on like defense and long lasting, they are more offense focused on this. And I really think that plays into a strong strength for Grand Cathay and gives you a lot more options when playing with this faction. So I really enjoy this unit. We're now at the unit I actually liked the least in this entire mod, Remnant Fire Forest Guard. I just really did not like, this unit's small, and they fire rockets is really what they fire from their bows, but they're a really small unit. To me, I know that if I was playing Grand Cathay, I would never bring these guys into combat really, and I just don't see the value for me to take up a unit slot in my armies with these guys. I think there's better options out there. These next two units are going to be very similar, and really the only difference between the two of them is going to be their tier and just how the stats scale upwards. But we have the Thunder Flame Gunners. Dual barrel shotguns, both of these units with shields. I will say this, the shield on these guys look really weird when you look at them, because they look really flat, like really thin, and it makes them, I don't know, it just looks like a flat painting for some reason. Like this angle here, you can see it, and I think they need a little bit more artwork for them. And now we're at the second shotgun unit, the Vanquished Gun Guard. Underneath it says Long Range Battle Guard. These guys are real similar to the last unit, pretty much in every way, except for a better look, new look, higher tier infantry, and stats increased across the board. I'm not a huge fan of this unit. I like the unit look a little bit more than the last one, but it is really over the top though. But overall, this unit's pretty okay on how it performs as well. I was actually really surprised by this mod because I actually enjoyed the cavalry units probably the most, and usually that's something I don't like the most in any mod. So the cavalry was my favorite part. We have the Mountain Steering Iron Cavalry, Glaive Cavalry. I love the weapon, love the look. I like everything about these guys. They're really good. They have a good charge, and on top of that, they do really well also just in melee combat as well. So just all together, I really enjoyed this unit, and I think it's great. Now we have a Monster Cav unit, Guardian Lion Cavalry, Dual Principal Lion Guard. These guys here perform extremely well, 16 of them. They're what you'd expect from a Monster Cav. They have a really good charge, and they do really well in melee as well. Overall, Cavalry just rocked on this mod. If you enjoy Cavalry, if you like microing and just being really active with your playstyle, you're really going to enjoy this mod on the Cavalry side, especially the next unit coming up. This was probably my second favorite unit in this mod, the Cloud Chasing Valiant Cavalry. It is a missile cavalry that can fire on the move. They throw javelins, so they throw spears. And I've got to say, a lot of times units that fire on the move, they have a problem where they don't always fire. You know, when they move, that if they're turning, they won't fire. It has to be a certain angle. These guys just continuously throw spears, and it's great, and you can really harass units. They're fun to play with. If you like monsters and you like artillery, of course you're going to like monster artillery. We have the mountain shaking terracotta Sentinels. They have a huge cannon in their hands. I love this unit. I like the look of this unit. I just think it's awesome. Obviously they still have monster health, so you can still use them in melee. They have good range fire. Just overall a great unit. And I like their firing animations. I like how they kind of like one aims down the sight. I think it's really cool. I had to save the best for last because I know everyone will want to watch this part. The Cow Fang of Hellfire. Obviously, you can tell what faction this unit's kind of brought over from for the body and the animations, but I've got to say, it looks good. I could really believe that Grand Cathay could maybe have something like this. It does great in combat. It's just a large monster unit from them, and it fills a void because they really don't have a super duper strong monster unit, so I think it fills in well. I just want to say a huge thank you for watching this video and checking out this mod. Don't forget the link to the mod is down in the description, as well as a link to Instant Gaming for some cheap game keys or DLC. I will catch everyone next time in the next mod spotlight. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys.